Ready? All right, guys, so today I'm gonna be taking you on my car tour. I just bought my dream car at 23 years old. Pretty much gonna be explaining what the process is like, getting approved, insurance, all of that. And I'm trying to hide the car, but I'm sure you guys can already see it and kind of know what it is because you obviously click the title, click the thumbnail. It is a Corvette Stingray. So, guys, this has truly been such a blessing. Getting this car has been an amazing experience. Just driving this car, and I mean, I'll kind of get into the backstory as well. Like, I've been wanting this car ever since I was a teenager, and really, yeah, let me just get right into it. So this is the 2022. It is a used car, and it's got about 25,000 miles on it, but it is like perfect. It is amazing. It runs amazing. So yeah, it's a 3LT, which pretty much means like the interior is a little bit nicer. It's got some like assists, like with the cameras and, you know, the rear view mirrors, all of that stuff. It's got a nicer speakers, which is a pretty cool feature because I love blasting music in this car. And yeah, I did go with the blue, obviously, as you guys can see. We also did get the Z51, so if you want to show them right here, babe. We also did get the Z51 performance package, which pretty much means that, you know, the brakes are going to be a little bit nicer. The acceleration, I think, is a little bit faster. I think it's like 5 more horsepower, which isn't a ton. But what I really, really like, and why I loved that the feature was included with this car, is the exhaust is a lot louder. Like, it is crazy loud. We'll get into that as well. But yeah, kind of want to show you guys a little quick 360. So obviously you guys saw the front angle, the side angle, which is probably my favorite of the car. And since, guys, it is a convertible, I forgot to mention, it's a convertible. And everybody that I talked to has said that it looks like a Ferrari. My dad said that, my friend said that, and I mean, I think it looks like a Ferrari as well from the side. But the back, I mean, wow, just look at that. It's insane. It's such a beautiful, beautiful spec. You got the Stingray right here if you want to show it as well, which I think is really cool. Obviously, that's what it's named after. And then we also got the right side as well over here. I mean, it is truly one of the most beautiful cars, and I really think it's one of the best cars that you can get because it's not to the point where it's out of most people's, I guess, budget. Like, for a lot of people, yes, it is an expensive car. It's about $80,000 because it's a 3LT convertible Z51. But it's also not to the point where it's like a Lamborghini that starts at like 200,000, where it's like, okay, I may never get that car in my lifetime. But I feel like if you work really hard, you will be able to buy this car. So yeah, before I kind of get into it and everything, I want to talk about the process, what it was like getting approved, pretty much how much I felt comfortable saving up. I won't talk about my exact finances, like how much money I have in the bank and all that and my assets, but I will say I recommend, this is just in my humble opinion, I do have a financial advisor as well, and he really made me wait. I could have bought this car like 2 months ago, but he was like, no, we need to keep going, we need to keep saving, stacking, investing. But I would recommend, bare minimum, again, it's not financial advice, I'm not the financial advisor, but I recommend that you have at least twice of what the car is worth. Now, I didn't buy it outright because I think that's a little bit dumb. I did get a pretty decent interest rate for my age, which is 7%, which I think is pretty good because originally 2 months ago, I went to the Chevrolet dealership, like one of the official ones, and they gave me a 13% interest rate, which is fucking insane. But this dealership was in Spartanburg in South Carolina. If you're from here, you know, you know. But yeah, they gave me a 7%, which I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I can put 40 down, finance the other 40, and then pretty much put that money into like stocks, pretty much just invest that money at a better rate. This is getting a little bit complicated, but I just want to kind of talk about that. And so yeah, getting approved was actually like pretty easy. They just pulled my credit. My credit in the past was pretty bad because I was younger and I got into a lot of debt with a failed business venture, but I've been building it up and I'm at like 720 now. So they pulled that, worked amazingly, got the 7% interest rate. And yeah, like I said, I put 40 down, financed the other 40,000, and now I have the car. As far as insurance goes, it's actually not too bad. Since I am from Los Angeles, I feel like it would have been a lot more if I was over there. But here, since we're in Greenville, South Carolina, they're a lot more affordable. So for my Toyota, if you want to show the baby Rolla right there, I pay $150 a month for that baby Rolla, which is actually a really good price. And then for the Corvette, I only pay $100 more. So the Corvette is $250 a month, which I thought I was gonna be paying like $400 or $500 a month. So $250 a month, I'm not complaining, and it's full coverage, which is really, really cool. So yeah, guys, let's get right into it. I know I kind of, you know, talked a lot, but I just want to kind of explain the process because I know a lot of younger guys are probably gonna be watching this, and they kind of want to know what that process is like and how to like afford it, how to get the finances and everything. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So obviously, I'm gonna show you guys the start. Actually, you can start from the key, which I absolutely love. I just learned this today. You just press this button twice. Oh my God. I'm probably gonna have to talk a little bit louder because it is a very loud car. but I'm gonna go inside of it. And yeah, let me show you guys the interior. If you want, I can take over from here real quick. I'll just put these keys right here. So yeah, the interior is absolutely beautiful. You got the carbon fiber right here. Like I said, guys, it is a used car, so it's got a little bit of scuffing, but not too bad. You do got the speakers as well. You've got the pretty much the seats that look like race car seats, which I absolutely love. The wheel, obviously, you got the carbon fiber on the dash. What else do we got here? You got this little thing where you can put like your AirPods. I have a picture of my dog Luna right there. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Also, the seats do have carbon fiber on them as well, which is really, really sick. So here, if you want to get it back again, thank you. So we are going to press the start again. Cool. So let me roll down the window. You guys can still hear me though, which is pretty sick. But yeah, guys, this is insane. Actually, let me show them the like system real quick. So yeah, guys, this is the inside. You've got the dash right here, or the, you know, pretty much where it tells you all this stuff. Like you can choose your music. You can pretty much put maps on. And this is with Apple CarPlay. I don't know why it's not working right now. But this is the regular one. If you choose Apple CarPlay, this is connected to your phone. You may have to exit out of this.
I think it's because you're recording, man.
Oh yeah, it's because I'm recording, obviously. But yeah, you've got the regular one where you can choose the navigation. This is really sick. Because actually we had a hurricane and our power was out. Our power and our internet was out for like 4 days. And so I couldn't use the Apple CarPlay system. But the Corvette has its own like 4G LTE, so we weren't stuck. We could like look up directions, which is really cool. Also, if you are in the Carolinas, hopefully you're doing okay, because Hurricane Helene was something insane. But yeah, luckily that's over. I can finally whip around in my Corvette, which has been an amazing experience as well. And yeah, guys, you also do have, if you want to show this, you have 3 different modes, which is really cool. So right now it is in tour mode. You also do have, obviously, sport mode, and then you do have track mode, which track mode I'll sometimes put if I'm, you know, just feeling nice and dangerous, because it makes it so loud. What else do I want to show you guys? Oh, obviously convertible, and then we'll rev it, and then we'll start wrapping things up. So yeah, obviously it is a convertible. So kind of to show you guys that, it's actually very fast. Like the top comes down super fast, which is really cool. It's like less than 15 seconds. So if you ever just want to put down the top while you're driving, you absolutely can do that. I think you do have to be going below 30 miles an hour, but you know, that's not too bad if you're just driving like on the streets. If you're driving on the highway, you'd obviously have to pull over, but it's just so cool, like being able to drive. Like I love just, oh my God, it's such an experience being in a drop top, honestly. I know with the coupe, you can take the top off, but it's just nothing like this. Like this is just so much easier. Plus, I think the design with the convertible is just so much more sleek. Like I said, guys, it truly does look like a Ferrari, and you have to see this car in person. Like the videos don't do it justice. The videos do it justice in terms of like looks. Maybe it's like 8 out of 10 accuracy, but especially when it comes to the sound, like this car is a beast in person when it comes to the sound. Like the microphone won't even be able to pick it up. But yeah, this is the convertible. I do want to obviously show you guys the rev real quick. Hopefully I don't piss off the neighbors. So we'll just do a quick little rev. Destiny's gonna go to the back. Go ahead and get the rev. Oh my God, it's so loud every time. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the car off just so I can kind of explain everything real quick. So yeah, in terms of pretty much like the process of, I guess, just being able to achieve this at such a young age, I think the most important thing is, here, if you want to sit right here, just to make it easier, I'll just get you in here. That way we can just put it. But yeah, like I was saying, I think just one of the most important things throughout this entire process is really believing in yourself. Because guys, let me tell you, from such a young age, I always knew like I wanted different things out of my life. Like I didn't want the typical just, okay, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna work a regular job. I didn't want that, and I knew that immediately. And even like from high school, when I would tell people that, especially teachers and advisors, they would just like laugh at me, and they'd be like, well, you know, you have to be realistic. You can't just rely on social media or like start this business when you don't have anything yet. And yeah, of course I understand their point of view, because they want what's best for you. But you have to understand that they can only give you advice from their point of view, from their lens. And so if they've never started a business, if they've never taken that risk, or, you know, really done anything substantial, I hate to say it, done anything substantial with their life, then how can you expect them to really know what's best for you and give you the best advice? And so Yeah, I mean, just going through high school, I dealt with a lot of, criticism and especially hate from certain teachers. Teachers telling me that I would be homeless and I would end up being a degenerate to society. I wouldn't accomplish anything. And yeah, I mean, I've talked about this in the past. Like, all the proof is in my YouTube. Luckily, I've documented my life since I was very young. And so I have literally videos of me in high school, my senior year, of like teachers pretty much telling me that I was going to be a degenerate, be homeless, not accomplish anything with my life. And yeah, I think the most important thing, guys, like I said, is believing in yourself and understanding that this is possible. That's key, because if you don't believe that this is even possible for you, then you're never even going to take the steps to get started, right? And then more important than that, well, I wouldn't say more important, but the next most important thing in my opinion is just going after it and being consistent and not giving up, because so many people, they have the goal, they have the dream, but they get sidetracked too easily, or they get distracted, or they're not able to continue it, they're not able to stay consistent for a long enough time. And this is the same thing that you see in the gym. People want the six-pack, but they're only in the gym for a month and then they give up. It happens every new year. People want to start that business. Maybe they do start that clothing brand, or they start that detailing business, whatever business, and they only do it for like 6 months and then they give up, right? So most important thing I will say is obviously believing in yourself, having that vision and knowing that this is possible for you, but staying consistent long enough to not even just see the result, but just staying consistent, guys. Like, you shouldn't start a business just to get the car, just to make money. And don't get me wrong, like, it is an amazing byproduct of creating a business, but your goal should be that you want to put actual value into the world. You want to create change. You want to make an impact. And yeah, guys, I guess I just want to end this off with saying that no matter what people say about you, no matter what limitations they try to set on you, most important thing that you can keep in the back of your mind is, as long as you believe in yourself, and as long as because you're the only person that has control over your life. As long as you keep going, as long as you keep staying consistent, I promise anything is possible. If I'm not living proof of it, then I don't know who the fuck is. But 23, bought my dream car, $80,000. I know I still have a ways to go. I know there's 18-year-olds with Lamborghinis, but this has been a huge accomplishment for me. It's been a huge milestone, and yeah, I mean, I'm going to enjoy her for a while. Next car on the list is definitely going to be the Lamborghini. It's already on the vision board, just like this car was on the vision board. And so, yeah, love you guys, and I hope you accomplish all of your wildest dreams.